So anyway, we had to pack go bags because what happened last night is we're all at the office and Runyon Canyon caught on fire.
Yeah.
Now here's what I was trying to explain to you earlier. There's a thing about rubbernecking where you but remember, I'm trying to talk candidly and openly about it, and I may say some wrong things.
You do.
But where you watch the news and you see Altadena and you see the Palisades and you know it's so far away from you that you're almost watching out of like curiosity, out of like, whoa, that's wild. And then it doesn't register with you. It doesn't hit you.
Yeah.
And then Runyon Canyon caught on fire and I was like, whoa, that's close.
Yeah.
And then it becomes real. And then all of a sudden this thing you've been watching the whole time becomes very intimate to you.
Yeah.
It's like, and I was like, whoa. And then this side of the hill caught on fire down by Whitsett and Ventura. That caught on fire. And by the way, I think they're starting the fucking fires because there's no way embers from Runyon could have gotten to there. That was a fire that had to be started.
You still think it's BLM?
That's when I think it's probably Antifa or BLM, yeah.
That's fucking crazy. Because I remember you were telling me that. You're like, don't say this on mic. But yeah. No, that's fucking nuts, man. No,
I think it's Anthony Jeselnik fans.
It is crazy that people would start, and people who are starting, they also feel like once this many fires are going, they're like, fuck it, start another one. If you're of that mindset, yeah, start another one.
Oh, there's a lot of kids that are like, fuck it, kill all CEOs.
Yeah.
There are idiots that work in this office that thought that was a great idea.
Really?
Yeah, Tom. Yeah. Yeah. Do you know what they said to me, the CEO of this company?
What?
Yeah, kill all CEOs. And I went, huh? And they're like, fuck them. And I was like, that's the generation. You get a 28-year-old kid and they're like, I think they just don't think making money is possible.
Right.
Like America is kind of fucked.
Well, that is a big thing. That is a big thing, a difference between now and like the 1950s, let's say. In the 1950s, the big thing that kind of everybody bought into was hope. You had hope that you could get a nice house in a nice neighborhood, that you could get a good job, that you could work it, that you'd have a nice pension, and that you'd have a nice life. And one thing that's eroded over the last 70 years is the idea that everybody has hope. People just don't, they don't see that anymore. They just go, no, you just work to fucking catch up on some bills that you never catch up on. And so, fuck people who have found a way to have that because I don't have it. And there's a lot of people that think that way. And I understand why you would think that way.
I'll be very candid. I remember going to parties when I was married with Georgia and Isla and going to parties of people my age and they had like a $2 million house and being like hopeless and being like, how the fuck did they do this?
Yeah,
like,
wait, of course.
I'm asking like questions like, so what does your dad do? Like, how did you get?
I remember too. I remember when we were renting a place in Silver Lake, and seeing like an open house, and we're in Silver Lake. Silver Lake, for people that don't know, is the east side of Los Angeles. It's kind of a trendy hipster neighborhood. It used to be like a dicier neighborhood that kind of became gentrified, but it's kind of like a cool, Williamsburg type of neighborhood in Los Angeles. And we're living there, and you see like open house, and you pull over. You just take like the flyer and, we're renting a place, I'm working the road 45 weeks a year. And you see the flyer and it's like $1.2 million. And you're like, what? Like, how the fuck would I ever buy a house? Like, that was just the thought. I guess maybe in a dreamland. Like, how is this possible? This isn't.
I'll be a renter for the rest of my life.
Yeah, of course.
By the way, I gotta say the funniest phone call I got last night.
Was it from
maybe like 10 o'clock at night? Maybe 10 o'clock. No, it was probably like 7.
Was it Michael Winslow and he did a bunch of sounds and stuff?
Nope. You're in the right area.
Oh, yeah?
Dice.
Dice. Dice is so great.
Dice, he's like, hey, where are these fires? I'm about to doing a Dice impression.
Yeah.
Hey, Dice, yeah. Hey, Dice, you know, hey, yeah. Bert.
It's uncanny. I feel like he's right in front of me. Go ahead.
But Dice is a dad, and
Yeah.
his kids are here. And he knows I'm a dad, and he knows that, we know each other, and he's like asking where the fire is, telling me where his sons are. And he's like, if like in a real moment of passion, he goes, and Dice, I'm sorry if I'm oversharing. It made me laugh so hard. He goes, if my boys need some help, can you take care of them? And I said, of course, Dice. I go, yeah, you need me to go get them and pick them up or something? And he goes, Bert, they're 34 and 32. He goes, these fucking idiots, they won't fucking leave the house. It just made me laugh so hard because I only remember them when they were kids.
Yeah.
So I just figured they're still kids.
Yeah, I'll go
and they're
pick up
in
your
a
kids.
house scared by themselves. They're grown men.
They're
They had
30s.
children at that age.
Yeah.
But Dice you never stop being a dad. And Dice Man was all night texting me and calling me, checking on the fires. He was freaking out, man. I was freaking out too.
Well,
Isla was losing her mind.
Is she at college right now?
She's at college. So this is the thing that fascinated me. I'm curious to know, because I didn't see this out of me. So Runyon catches on fire. We send everyone home. We're like, everyone go home. Everyone get safe. By the way, Sarah's got to drive over the hill. She's got to drive over the hill on Laurel Canyon, Tom, by the fucking fire, and gets rear-ended on her way there. Because everyone's driving like it's Armageddon.
Yeah.
Fucking Hollywood Boulevard, bumper to bumper. People leave their cars. I mean, fucking chaos. It's chaos in Hollywood.
I can't
Cancel
believe I
my
haven't
set
seen
at the
any of
store.
this yet.
And
That's a big deal.
they closed the store.
Is that on the news? Oh, they closed the store. Okay.
So we go home, and Leanne says, hey, are we going to pack go bags? Because, you never know.
Yeah.
All these things that I thought were very valuable in my house, like the trees. I love the trees that are by my house. That's why I bought that house, is the trees. It makes you feel like you're not in L.A. Now those are fucking tinder boxes waiting to go up. I'm like looking at these trees going,
what's in the go bag?
cocksuckers.
Did you put passports?
Okay. Passports, cash, guns, and that's all that's in the go bag right there.
Watches?
Hold on. So then Leanne says, what's valuable to you? And I said, I don't know. She goes, go room to room and see what's valuable to you. And so I'm like, I'm a really sentimental guy, and you know how sensitive I am. I'm like, I go, babe, I shouldn't even look in the rooms because I'm going to take everything. She was like, no, go room to room. I'm going to go room to room. She goes up to the girls' rooms. She texts the girls. Isla writes back, grab all my lamps. We're like, what?
Lamps?
She's like, I love my lamps. And make sure to get all my clothes, my shoes, and we're like, what the fuck? Isla wanted everything.
Yeah.
Isla wanted everything out of her room. And then I was like, what about your cat? She was like, Dad, of course, bring my cat. And so I go room to room. Leanne gets like gets all our pictures, gets our hard drives of all the childhood videos we have. She gets Leanne got all her jewelry, everything. I went room to room. Tom, I didn't want anything in that house. I didn't want anything in that house. I went room to room
because they don't mean anything to you.
Nothing.
Bert and Tom, Tom and Bert. One goes topless while the other wears a shirt. Tom tells stories and Bert's the machine. There's not a chance in hell that they'll keep it clean. Here's what we call two bears, one cave.